Good morning, everybody. We're looking at a live shot of North Conway Village via the WhiteMountains.tv live cam. Overcast skies, really low clouds right now. A dusting of fresh snow overnight. It has changed to kind of, I would say, a full rain, possibly a freezing rain. Roads were not bad driving in, but we'll have to pay attention as the day goes on as we have a mixed bag approaching. We'll tell you all about it in our weather forecast coming up. Temperature right now in North Conway, 31 degrees. 20 degrees on top of Mount Washington. Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Prue, and this is White Mountains Today. It's the show that gets you ready for a great day in the White Mountains. Joined by Matthew Bradley, director in the back.
Hi.
How was your couple of days off, Matt?
Not bad, Chris. It was not bad. You know, you get to lounge about, and you get to, it's one of those things I look back, and it's like, what did I do the last 2 days? I don't really know. I kind of just sat around, and, it's this week. This week's not a real week, I don't think. I got to go to work, and everyone's got to go to work, but
right.
I think Christmas to New Year's is still just, even when I'm not at work, I'm on vacation.
Yeah, sometimes those are the best days. You don't remember exactly what you did.
Precisely.
I started taking down the tree last night, and for whatever reason, I've been on a Harry Potter kick. I've been rewatching all the Harry Potter movies at night, fast-forwarding through the commercials. It's been a lot of fun. Anyway.
It's good.
Enough about that. We have a great show coming up for you today. We have a couple of interviews recorded earlier this week with Great Glen Trails. We're going to check in with Lisa McCoy, tells us about their outdoor activities from snow tubing to snow coach tours up the Mount Washington Auto Road to a world above tree line to cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, fat biking. We'll learn all about it and some fun events coming up at Great Glen. That's at about 8 o'clock this morning. At 9 o'clock this morning, we've got Jackson Cross Country with Ellen Chandler. Again, pre-recorded earlier this week. Lots of great things going on there, including expanded terrain. So if you're looking for some options in terms of cross-country skiing, Jackson has them. And we're going to be playing Watch and Win all morning long. It's a lot of fun. We are live, we are local, and we're interactive. Here's how it works. We're going to show you trivia questions throughout the show. You'll be the first person to call in with the correct answer, and you're going to win that prize. Prizes this morning, including a ticket to that aforementioned Mount Washington snow coach, to a guided sightseeing tour above tree line. There we go. You'll win one pass to that. Also, we have some Smart Wool ski socks and balaclavas, so some outdoor apparel packages, courtesy of Smart Wool. And we're going to give one lucky viewer a $25 gift card to the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson, New Hampshire. So all that coming straight up. Don't go anywhere. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you win one of those prizes, you're automatically going to be entered into a drawing for a $100 Boggs gift card. And we're going to, Rob Clark is going to draw one winner for that on Sunday. So many prizes to win. All right, let's get into the weather forecast. As mentioned, it is 31 degrees in North Conway right now. And you can see this is a current look at the national radar. Kind of a calico pattern over the northeast. We have a lot of precipitation heading our way over New York State right now. One batch has just passed us, and that left us a dusting of snow overnight. More is about to enter the picture and could form in the form of freezing rain and or rain. We kind of have this off and on over the next couple of days. Here is the current forecast map. The story for today. Let's see, we have light rain and snow showers. Let's make sure I am looking at the most recent. There we go. Unsettled pattern continues this week with rain and snow showers tonight and early Friday. A cold front gradually crosses the northeast this weekend with more significant precipitation, and we're hoping that falls in the form of snow. There's a chance for light snow and light mixed precipitation Friday night into Saturday, so a New Year's Eve. That's going to be a little bit, it sounds actually maybe nice if it's light snow. If it's mixed precipitation, not so much. Current thinking is that most places will warm enough to see mainly rain late Saturday into Sunday. However, some light icing and freezing drizzle still possible Saturday night across the interior and toward the north. Cold air returns as the system exits Sunday into Monday with another period of wintry mix and snow possible. So still waiting on that big kind of blockbuster nor'easter that delivers 8 inches to 14 inches of fresh powder. Not on the radar yet, but an inch here or there helps out. So hopefully some of this will form in the form of white fluffy snow. Forecast for today is patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle, mostly this morning, and then it's going to just be cloudy with a high near 36. So all in all, not a bad day, and even freezing drizzle, as long as it's not affecting the road too badly, isn't a bad thing. The temperatures will be mild today, so it should be a decent outdoor activity day. Tonight, a slight chance of rain and snow showers before 7, and then it could be snow showers between 7 and 3 a.m. Cloudy, otherwise low around 30, calm wind. And then on Friday, New Year's Eve, a slight chance of rain showers between 1 and 2, and patchy rain and snow showers throughout the rest of the day. A high of 38 degrees on New Year's Eve day. And the actual New Year's Eve itself is a lot of people are going outside to watch fireworks. There's a 6:30 p.m. show at Cranmore. I believe it's a 9:30 p.m. show at Chula Park in North Conway. Patchy drizzle on New Year's Eve with snow showers, freezing drizzle before 7 p.m., and then patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle between 7 and 5. Patchy freezing drizzle after 5 a.m. So it's just off and on, patchy freezing drizzle, snow showers. It's I think 22 is coming in like 21 is leaving, a bit schizophrenic. Mostly cloudy, low of 30. So at least it's not going to be a freezing cold night. You'll be able to stay out most likely and enjoy those fireworks shows without getting too cold. However, if it's freezing drizzle, that might weigh in on the matter. You can see Saturday and Sunday looks like a mixed bag of precipitation. Temperatures reaching above freezing every single day up until Monday. Monday looks like the first day after a cold front, 21 degrees and sunny on Monday. So that is a look at the weather forecast. Be prepared for a little bit of everything. Now let's get into the summits. If you were planning on going up to the top of Mount Washington today, this is what you'll find. In the clouds with a chance of snow showers, possibly mixing with freezing rain at times. Snow accumulations of a trace to an inch expected, and winds will be southwest, shifting west 20 to 35 miles per hour. And there is a live look at the Mount Washington Observatory weather deck. Snow, a couple of patches of concrete there. Looks like maybe where an observer shoveled out. But thick fog on the summit, and that is the view from Wildcat Mountain, where you can see just a little bit of the east slope of Mount Washington across Pinkham Notch, but most of it obscured in the fog, which looks like it's down to 3,000 feet or lower this morning. And again, that is the weather forecast for the White Mountains. Let's tell you about the ski conditions now as we tour the area's resorts and tell you what they've got for conditions and events. We'll start with Bretton Woods. This report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. Voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. We'll go there now for some Alpine conditions. And from the snow reporter there, snow is falling right now at Bretton Woods. Looks like a dusting of 1 to 2 inches at the base, so you can expect packed powder conditions with nice temps. It's going to be a great day of skiing and riding. They do encourage everybody to wear a mask while at Bretton Woods. Current trail count is up to 18 with 5 lifts open, 128 acres, and 2 inches in the past 24 hours. They do recommend advanced reservations for rentals. They're actually required at least 24 hours prior to arrival or longer during holiday periods. So don't expect anything this week pretty much anywhere. Always call in advance if you want to make sure you have yourself lift tickets, rentals, trail passes, anything of that nature. And that is a look at Alpine over at Bretton Woods at Cranmore Mountain in North Conway. They are welcoming skiers and riders this morning to 6 lifts running from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. The South Quad will continue to operate until 8 p.m. tonight for night skiing. Day tickets are valid from lift opening until 4 p.m. Night tickets are available from 2 to 8. All open trails were groomed overnight, and you can see there were 21 of those, and this is some fun footage from this vacation week. You can find machine-groomed and packed powder throughout the resort. They're looking at a partly cloudy day today with a high reaching 36 degrees and a chance of snow showers increasing later this afternoon. So a little bit of a wet start this morning, but again, we should be either cloudy or partly sunny by the middle of the day. So it should be a fairly decent day for some alpine and cross-country skiing, and temperatures warming pretty well above freezing. Going on today and every day this week at Cranmore Mountain Resort is Cranapalooza. And that's at 2:30 p.m. It's a block party with s'mores, music, games, and more. And they also have live music in Zip's Pub every day, 4 to 7 p.m. Today, it's Riley Parkhurst, who is a local favorite. Over to King Pine. Do you like that cube spin, Matt?
Well, it's come at the cost. Everything's different now, so it's come at the cost of like the music cutting in and out and all that.
Sorry.
So no, we'll have to handle
See,
that.
that's what happens. Matt takes a couple days off. Chris starts directing and starts adding weird stuff and throws Matt off. King Pine Ski Area down in East Madison, New Hampshire. We've got 8 trails, 4 lifts, 20 acres open in a machine-groomed surface. Overnight trace amounts of new snow at King Pine, and the morning's warmer temps should make for some smooth skiing and snowboarding today. For today, you can expect King Pine, Pine Spills, Pine Cone, Knotty Pine, East Slope, Pine Slalom, Red Pine, Porcupine, Bear Rug Carpet, and Cubby Toe area are all scheduled to be open and are all groomed with machine-groomed soft and loose granular snow. The Polar Bear, Black Bear, Cubby Toe, Bear Rug Carpet lifts are scheduled to be open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. King Pine Snowmaking Team resumes their efforts once temps allow. The Pine Meadows Tubing Park is open daily for the holiday week, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that is a live look at King Pine Ski Area. Down in East Madison, again, Pine Meadows Tubing Park is open daily. You do definitely need reservations for that. They are reserving, I believe, in a 2-hour time window. And a lot of this can be done online right now. KingPine.com is the place to go. Live music every Saturday in Trails End Tavern begins this Saturday, New Year's Day, with Jonathan Sardi and Ray Ryan, 2 to 5 p.m. And on Monday, the King Pine Pioneer Race League begins. All levels, all ages, skiers, snowboarders, telemark skiers. And that's a great value. I think we're going to learn more about this in the show, but I think it starts at $90 per skier, and it gets you like 10 race days. And on a race day, you basically get a lift ticket for the entire day. It includes parties and prizes, so it is one of the best values in skiing. Plus, you get to meet people. You don't have to be a super-duper skier, I don't believe. Just a fun community alpine ski event, race event. Let's check out some cross-country skiing right now, and we'll head back over to Bretton Woods. They have 23 trails open. They have only, unfortunately, one trail or about 1 kilometer track set, so the snow's not deep enough to get those deep classic tracks set in, but they have 18 trails or about 27 kilometers skate room, so you can make some vast loops into the woods at the base of Mount Washington. They've received about 2 inches of new snow. Open and groomed is the trail surface, they are reporting. All trails marked as groomed other than Bridle Path and B&M were groomed in the past 24 hours and are in early season condition, but for the most part skiing very well. Trails marked open in the Deception system are open for winter fat bikes and snowshoes as well. Rentals are available daily due to limited quantity and terrain. Please call the Nordic Center to reserve 278-3322. Tubing will not be open until conditions allow. And that is located, if you're looking for their touring center, it's right next to the Mount Washington Hotel in Bretton Woods. Bear Notch Ski Touring in Bartlett, New Hampshire. They are reporting over 10 inches of new snow in the last week. They are open and grooming daily, and if you're looking for excellent early season conditions, Bear Notch has them. They've been packing the snow with their roller, Tidtech, and Ginzo groomers. Skiers and snowshoers can use Upper Meadow Trail number 1 and Waterfall Trail number 2 to access experimental forest trails and Albany Brook trails. They've also groomed Lower Fields number 11 and 13 and their scenic and simple Saco River trails. Very nice early season conditions. And apparently, skiers they spoke with yesterday were very pleasantly surprised with conditions. That is coming from Bear Notch Ski Touring, about 3 miles west of Attitash on Route 302 in Bartlett. Over to Pinkham Notch now at the base of Mount Washington on the eastern side. It's Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center, and they are open with 45 total kilometers. They don't have any track right now, but they do have 11 skate groomed, and all 45 are open for snowshoeing. They've received a trace of new snow overnight. Snow coach tours, which are those guided vehicle tours up Mount Washington Auto Road to the magical world above treeline, those are operating. Fat biking is closed, however. Tubing Hill is open. And let's see. They are reporting some thin spots here and there, so please ski with caution, especially on the downhills. Snowshoeing is open. Fat biking does remain closed. Snow coach tours are operating. You need to check availability and book in advance online. This week is exceptionally busy and activities fill up fast. So again, don't just expect to show up somewhere and be able to do whatever you want. You're probably going to need reservations for any activity. And they also recommend that if you want to start cross-country skiing or working on improving your technique, take a lesson. Advanced reservations are recommended for that as well. Ski Shop is open 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And as we saw in that events graphic, they have a guided snowshoe tour going on tomorrow and on New Year's Day. And Nordic Meisters, their Citizens Cross-Country Race Series, begins on January 4th. And Jackson Ski Touring Foundation in Jackson Village, New Hampshire. At least that's where the touring center is, right in the village. The system itself extends all around Jackson into the National Forest, up to the Eagle Fields and beyond. 32 degrees right now and snowing lightly. They picked up a dusting since the groomers wrapped up this morning. They groomed during the colder overnight temperatures, so conditions should be good. The skiing is extensive and the trails are in very good shape. In most places, the grooming is for both classic and skate skiing. Very similar report to yesterday, only it's a little bit warmer in temperature. A few thin places have no classic no classic tracks. 51 kilometers groomed in the last 36 hours. 35 of those have been groomed last night. You can get tickets at the ticket window. It's open at the touring center starting at 8:30 a.m. This morning. You do not need to go into the building to rent skis. You even start at the ticket window. And so most of the terrain has been groomed by the small, or actually all the terrain by the small machine. No piston bully grooming yet, but we're sure that is on the way as soon as we get one of those big snowfalls. And they have the Jackson Jaunt coming up on January 2nd. It's 10K Classic race in the NENSA Popular Race Series. Rolling start on the Eagle Fields. Parking is in the village, so you will, excuse me, need to warm up by skiing to the start via the Yodel. Sorry, just clearing my... Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve. Trails are accessible to season pass holders, including the Human Power Pass, but trails are ungroomed and they are not selling skate and trails tickets at this time. Ice skating rink also remains closed. So basically the trails are open but ungroomed. It's basically snowshoeing and kind of backcountry touring right now. All right. We're about to take a break so I can help remedy this.
Unreal.
But that's what happens when you talk a lot and haven't been talking that much. It's also getting very warm in here.
It's always warm in here. I pretty much, look from one side of the room to the other and I start sweating. So
well, it's funny because Marty was complaining about it yesterday and I came in here and I was like, oh, Marty, this isn't that bad. And now sitting here for a full 20 minutes, I'm like, yeah, it's
sweltering.
It's really bad. Well, coming up, we're going to give away a great prize. We have a pass for one ride on the Mount Washington Snow Coach driven by 4 tracks rather than wheels. The Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests to 4,000 feet on Mount Washington, where they can experience the magical world above treeline. And if you want to win this prize, stay tuned. Because in the next segment, we're going to show you a trivia question. First person to call in with the correct answer wins. We're taking a break. I'll be right back. Better shape than this.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Age before beauty? Why not both? Visibly diminish wrinkled skin in just 2 days. Crepe Corrector Lotion, only from Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
This flag isn't backwards. It's facing this way because it's moving forward. Just like the men and women who wear it on their uniforms. And the country it represents. They're all only meant to move one direction, which is why we fly it this way. On the flanks of the all-new Grand Wagoneer, moving boldly and unstoppably forward.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
All right, we are back, and we think we can talk at least for a while, so let's try to get through this segment while I can, and it's going to pay off because at the end we're giving away a pass to the Mount Washington Snow Coach at the Mount Washington Auto Road. Some things to tell you about first. Actually, let's take a look outside with the whitemountains.tv webcam. Temperature in North Conway Village is right about freezing. You can see the roads are wet, which may mean slippery conditions. I can tell you that temperatures are warming up, and on the way in, driving was not bad. So I don't expect freezing roads, at least North Conway south. Back roads, you may find a different story where there's less salt already applied on the road. So do be cautious when you're heading out this morning. You don't really know what you'll find. The temperature is 31 right now. And our live WhiteMountains.tv webcam is sponsored by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned country store unlike anything else in New England, located on Main Street, North Conway Village. You can also shop online at zebs.com. All right, some news and announcements to tell you about. Something happening over at Snow Village Inn and Max's Pub. Snow Village Inn and Max's Restaurant and Pub is pleased to welcome the art of Isaac Rader with an opening reception for the artist Wednesday, January 12th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. This event is free and open to the public. An artisan cheese and cracker plate will be provided by the artist, and beverages will be available for purchase. Rader's art will be at the inn during the months of January and February. And I love that they do this here at the Snow Village Inn. They have these monthly or seasonal art displays. So every time you go there, you can go for a kind of a romantic dinner, nice dinner, or a cocktail. You get to enjoy some different local art displays. And I was looking up Rader's artwork, and it's kind of a unique process. He's a Freiburg Academy grad, I believe, like you, Matt, right?
Just like me.
And what he does is he uses photos, but then he sketches the photos, and then he uses a digital process to paint in the sketches, and it gives it a really unique really unique look.
Aesthetic, yeah.
Kind of like almost like an organic digital photo. If that makes sense.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. More, if you're looking for something fun to do, let's say you want to take in the same sights and scenery as the skiers at the top of all of our great ski areas, but you don't ski or snowboard. Well, Bretton Woods has what you need. The Omni Mount Washington Resort and Bretton Woods are offering scenic gondola rides all winter long. Enjoy a scenic ride on the Bretton Woods Skyway gondola and stop in for a bite or beverage at Rosebrook Lodge. It's brand new as of last year. Rides run from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. daily through the winter. Advanced online ticket purchase is required, and dining availability is first come, first served. You can book your gondola trip at BrettonWoods.com, which is really a nice option because most, chairlifts, they only go one way. They go up, and then you have to get off. The only way to get down the mountain is on your skis or snowboard. In the gondola, you can actually just get back on the gondola after you enjoy your beverage or dinner at the Rosebrook Lodge and take a nice luxurious ride back down to the base lodge. So
it's a good excursion, bring your loved ones.
It's like it's a Cadillac ride. It really is. It's luxurious. It's easy to get on and off. I don't quite know if it's handicapped accessible or not, but they do slow it down. I think they can even stop it. So it's much easier to load than a chairlift. All right. And added bonus, if you're a skier or snowboarder, it gets you to a great part of the mountain where you can experience almost all of their terrain right from one spot. Let's play some Watch Win, Matt.
I think that's a great idea.
Is that where we are?
I think it's great, yes. I mean, it's about as good idea as it gets.
In my hand, I have one pass to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. This is, you can use the above promo code on their website, good for one adult passenger. Tours are approximately 90 minutes long and run weather permitting. This pass can be redeemed anytime this season. snowcoachnh.com, and that's what we're looking at right now. It's a guided sightseeing tour above this special vehicle, and it's the same type of van they use on the Mount Washington Auto Road in summer, except in the winter they take off the tires and the wheels and they put on these special tracks that are designed to go up icy and snowy terrain. And you get up to tree line, and it's like it's just a winter wonderland up there. If it's a clear day, you can see the northern presidential mountains, Mount Adams, Jefferson, Madison staring at you right in the face. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's something you can only do up here in the White Mountains. You won't find a landscape like it anywhere else in the east. So if you'd like to win this, first caller at 603-356-6619 gets the prize. Call now. We are live, we are local. If you're watching us on cable TV or streaming, you're eligible to play. According to the State of New Hampshire Wildlife Directory, which Matt keeps in his back pocket at all times, which of these below is an insect? So only one of these is an insect. Which one? Is it a bluegill, a northern water snake, a canvasback, or a Rapids Club Tail? Which one is an insect? Kind of leaning towards the snake on this one, but we're gonna go to the phones to see what our viewers think. 603-356-6619. Do I clear the phones, Matt?
I mean, what does it make it fair? Make it all even?
I think, well, because sometimes we have streamers and there's a little 30-second delay. I'm going to clear the phone.
I think that's not a bad protocol. If it makes it fair for everyone.
I think everybody hung up when they heard me say I'm going to clear the phone. So now we're going to go to the phones right now.
You don't hang up on me, Chris Brew.
Let's find our winner. Good morning, Watch and Win. What is your answer?
Is it a canvasback?
Is it the canvasback, Matt? Is that an insect? No, a good guess, but try again. Not a canvasback. Let's go back to the phones. Good morning. You're playing Watch and Win. What's your answer? Are you there? Anybody there? Nope, hung up. They were there, but they got nervous. That happens sometimes. We're intimidating. 603-356-6619. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Is it D, Rapid?
Matt, is a Rapids Club Tail an insect? It is. We have a winner. Who is this?
This is Tom from Bartlett.
Tom from Bartlett, you've got yourself a pass aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach. It is a Rapids Club Tail, and what is a Rapids Club Tail? It's a type of dragonfly, it looks like. So congratulations, Tom from Bartlett. Stay on the line. We're going to get your information and tell you how to claim your prize. Don't go anywhere. I need some info from you. And that's how we play Watch and Win. So we have more prizes coming up throughout the show, including some, we've got a $25 gift certificate to the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. We've got some Smart Wool outdoor apparel packages, including ski socks, really nice ski socks. When it comes to having a good ski day, there are a lot of things that go into it. And you think about ski socks are not the least of them. You have to be comfortable and feel good in your boots in order to enjoy your ski day to the max. All right, Tom, stay on the phone. I'm going to get you right during this commercial break. We will be right back when we return. We're going to take a look around the White Mountains with updated views and temperature, recap of the upcoming weather, and some more important announcements. We're going to talk about fireworks happening on New Year's Eve. Stay tuned.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies for hand-cut steaks grilled to perfection, hefty appetizers, freshly ground burgers, chicken, seafood, plus great salads and the Parka's famous barbecue ribs. Kids' entrees come with dessert and beverage refills. Awesome events for great causes and the hottest nightlife in the Valley with live music and dancing. The Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, a Valley original, Route 302, downtown Glen.
Is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yep, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
I mean, sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Do I look 85?
What? No! You look young. You look young for however old you are.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Jackson XC invites you to glide your way through winter. Leave every day behind and get out on the snow. Whether you have 30 minutes to yourself or a full day on the trails with friends, 6 feet apart of course, transport yourself and put a smile on your face on the trails at Jackson XC. Never skied? We can teach you. Love to ski? Let us challenge you on trails that range from Riverside up into the forests and back. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get a season pass. With 5 trail networks and more than 10 trailheads, your season pass lets you get out and go from easy access in-town locations as well as high elevation and remote access points. You'll find yourself skiing more with a pass, or pick up a day ticket from our outside ticket window and ski by the day. Jackson XC is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing exceptional ski experiences, and we look forward to seeing you on the trails.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear "see you next week." You'll hear "be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
All right, back on White Mountains today, live from North Conway. Let's take a look around the White Mountains and update you on current conditions. It is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. Let's check out this view from Conway looking towards Mount Washington. So although temperatures are fairly mild this morning, the views are very few and far between, as Mount Washington, which is usually viewable in this picture, is socked in the clouds, some very thick clouds this morning. It is 31 in Conway right now. Up on the top of Mount Washington, it is 20.6 degrees. Again, more thick fog and snow covering the observatory deck. Down here in North Conway, looking up towards Cranmore, you can't even see Cranmore this morning. Usually you can see it in the background, kind of at the end of this street extending away from us. And at the base of Cranmore, it is 28 degrees. Some other temperatures around the region. Let's see, Wildcat Mountain is at 27 degrees. Bretton Woods is at, what do we have here? Bretton Woods is nothing.
It is no degrees.
There is no temperature.
It's what it feels like to chew 5 gum, you know
Right.
what I mean, going up there.
Let's see, Cannon Mountain is at 27 degrees, so it's pretty consistent. One thing about this cloud cover is it makes it consistent around the whites. We're in the upper 20s and lower 30s pretty much everywhere right now. So Bretton Woods is 30.7 degrees. There we go. 5-day forecast for the White Mountains look like this today, a high of 36. And cloudy sky. We could even see a couple of breaks of sun here in the middle of the day, but we're sandwiched in between some light rain and freezing drizzle this morning, possibly a return of some light rain, freezing drizzle, or even snow showers this evening. Tomorrow, New Year's Eve, is going to be kind of a mostly cloudy day, again sandwiched in between some possibly inclement weather with a slight chance of some rain showers or freezing drizzle. New Year's Day looks to be more precipitous. It's probably going to fall mostly in the form of rain in most places, even even upper elevations in the afternoon. It could start off as some light snow or freezing rain in the morning, and then more precipitation possibly on Sunday, a mixed bag, a high of 35. So you can see temperatures above freezing every day this week until we get that cold front for the start of the new work week, sunny and 21 on Monday. Now just look around the White Mountains. We just gave away a pass to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. If you would like to enjoy a ride of your own, you should definitely check them out. They are back at Great Glen Trails. Their famous Snow Coach tours up Mount Washington. They are driven by 4 tracks rather than wheels. Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests to tree line on Mount Washington at approximately 4,200 feet into a subarctic world for a truly unforgettable adventure. It's highly recommended to make advanced online reservations for your Snow Coach tour. However, any open seats will be available to walk-in customers. Snow coaches leave Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center and climb about 2/3 of the way to the summit, gaining over 3,000 feet in elevation. Upon arrival at this top of the tour, passengers are invited to exit the Snow Coach for a few minutes for photos and video opportunities before climbing back aboard for the downward journey back to the base. You can also snowshoe or Nordic ski down if you choose. Book online at mt-washington.org. And we'll have to listen to this interview with Lisa McCoy of Great Glen coming up in just a couple of minutes, because I believe she does comment, and I believe she does say that these have been really, really popular this week. So you do want to book in advance before going up to Great Glen. If you're looking for some fireworks, plenty of opportunities this New Year's Eve. You can ring in the new year with North Conway Village community at a fireworks show in Schuler Park. Head down to the park right in the center of the village across from the Conway Scenic Railroad. 9:30 p.m. for the show and celebration. And these fireworks can be seen from quite a distance, even as far away as Cranmore and River Road in just north of the village. Great viewing, though, right in the park. Plenty of area to socially distance. You could even park in different parts in the village and watch them from right outside your car if you wanted to. And the nice 9:30 time frame is perfect for kids. You can get them back to the house at a reasonable hour and not have to stay up all night for, I don't know, Matt, I'm getting old. I just, before, once upon a time, midnight was nothing, and now I like the 9:30 time frame. And actually, Cranmore Mountain Resort has a 6:30 p.m. fire show just a mile or so away, so you could actually catch 2 fireworks shows, 6:30 p.m., 9:30 p.m., all within the same vicinity.
Yeah, you can take your kids to the 6:30 one, bring them back, put them to bed, and turn your phones off no matter what happens, and then you and your loved ones can go to the 9:30 one.
And we can go back home and finish the Harry Potter series.
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
All right. We are going to take a quick break so we can come back and show you that interview with Lisa McCoy of Great Glen Trails. Stay tuned.
Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
A new home means new projects. With the Home Depot app, you'll pick it up in no time. Pick up new skills, pick up new tools, even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need so you can do more of what you love. The Home Depot app, how doers get more done.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No hogging prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than one prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains today.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington snow coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington snow coach.
And we are in the middle of Christmas vacation week. There's lots to do, and one place where there is lots to do is Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. With us, Lisa McCoy from Great Glen. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
Thanks so much, Marty, for having me here.
Pleasure as always. Well, where do we begin? With the snowshoeing or the cross-country skiing or the tubing hill?
It's snowing.
Yes, well,
let's start there.
Yes.
It's really exciting to see the snow coming down, and these little increments are perfect for freshening up the trails and getting us ready for, the whole winter season. So we're excited for this vacation week.
Nice. So there are a number of activities. I mean, really, we talked about snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, snow coach, tubing hill, different events and activities. But I guess people should make reservations, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so we're finding that things are booking up. So folks are calling and they're asking whether or not you can get a snow coach on the day of, and it's really challenging. Sometimes there's a 2-spot or a 1-spot, but if you've got a family of 4, you really got to look ahead and book ahead. Right now we're looking into Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's nothing really available for today or tomorrow. So if you're here and you're here for the week, when you want to do this amazing activity, call and book now. That would be my, and for ski lessons, for tubing, for snow coach, for anything that we have on our website that you can book now, those are all things that you would want to reserve.
And if people are signing up for lessons and stuff and they need rental equipment or what have you, or if they want to go skiing, same as well? I mean, you do have a good fleet, but
Yeah, so the rental equipment we are not able to reserve online, and that's just because you might say you're a size 9 shoe.
Gotcha.
But in a ski boot, you might be a 9.5, and so we don't want to promise. We want to make sure that people get outfitted with the right equipment. So when you come in to rent your equipment, you can do that right on site, and our expert staff will help you make sure you've got what you need to get out there. And the same goes for snowshoes.
Yes. And also, now that people are flush with the Christmas cash that they received from the aunts and cousins that they only see once a year, lots. You have a lot going on with your retail space.
We do, and it's we've still got a ton of all the gear that you need for getting outside: hats, gloves, base layers, jackets, hand warmers, that nice dermatone that you put on your face to make sure you don't get all chapped. Everything that you need to get out is right there in the shop. So
nice. Well, after Christmas vacation week, of course, people do come back and stuff and all, but also you have the return of Nordic Meisters, which is a fun event, whether it be locals or whether it be weekend warriors or midweek warriors from away.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So it starts next week, so shy of 1 week, so Tuesday next week, January 4th it starts. And it's funny, Marty, I was out skiing last night and I thought to myself, man, I am really actually not ready for this, but I'm going to join nonetheless. And that's the spirit of Nordic Meisters, is that it's an 8-week series.
Right.
And so, I'm just going to start with a low bar. And then week after week after week, I'm just going to try to improve my time no matter what that is. And that's the magic. It's an 8-week series.
Right.
And you can go anytime from 9 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. for a skier. And then we offer snowshoeing starting at 1 or 1:30, and then fat biking starting at 3:30. And so you can do all three divisions if you're so inclined, or you can just do classic skiing. You can do it timed. You can do it untimed. There's something for everyone. It's just a great excuse to get out, make sure you get on the trails, give yourself something to either train for or prep for, and just amazing community and camaraderie.
And are you seeing, are one of those disciplines more popular than the other?
Definitely skiers. Definitely there's a lot more skiers than there are snowshoers, fat bikers. And we only introduced the skiing and fat biking, I'm going to say, like 3 years ago. But there's definitely a core contingent of each category. Less snowshoers, but there used to be a snowshoe series here in the valley, and it would be awesome to see some more snowshoe runners come up.
Yeah, because it's a lot of fun watching them, but they always talk about how it's like running in sand.
Yeah, yes.
So, and anything else you'd like to get across this morning? You have whole lots of events, activities coming on.
We do.
We were talking about snowshoeing. You have some tours, I believe, coming up?
We do. We have some snowshoe tours. We have a snowshoe tour today. We have another snowshoe tour on Friday and Saturday. Snowshoe tours are really fun. We look for animal tracks. We walk around and we talk about the different trees and the different species that you might find, and just give people a sense of guidance if they're unsure of being out on the trails on their own. We're also really excited. We're bringing back this year our Women's Winter Escape, and that's Martin Luther King weekend. So January 15, 16, and there's still some spots available for this. It's an awesome clinic, series of clinics throughout the day, and this year we offered a package with the Glen House Hotel, so folks are getting a deal for a double occupancy or single occupancy. More so than a regular rate of the hotel. And it's a really wonderful opportunity to meet just women skiers and just to ski with only women.
And also, since you mentioned the Glen House, that also sort of adds a dynamic to the trail system, because it gives you an opportunity to ski and or fat bike and or snowshoe right onto the trails. It's fun. It's fun. I've stayed there a couple times.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hotel, and it's really nice. Trailside folks that stay there, if you are renting skis, we do allow an overnight rental, so you can rent your skis and pick them up in the afternoon and get them, and then you can head right out onto the trails the next day. It's a wonderful opportunity for people to stay trailside, and for that too, I'd say the Glen House is pretty full.
Yeah. Well, make those reservations. Yes, let the digits,
make
do
the reservations
because it makes
in advance.
It does. Well, Lisa, thank you very much for stopping by this morning, and people can find out what's going on at the website, which is
GreatGlenTrails.com.
There you go. Sometimes it's obvious.
That's it. And Marty, I'm going to give one little shout out.
Please.
I also work with the Washington Valley Ice Fest.
Yes.
And I don't know if you're familiar with the Ice Fest.
Yes.
If you've ever done any kind of ice climbing. This event is coming up the beginning of February. A little shout out for Ice Fest.
Okay, so it's coming up February, and they have a website too?
Yes, mwv-icefest.com.
Ice, baby.
Ice, baby.
All right, we'll be back.
All right, thanks.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a reward-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
The best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast are at Northeast Snowmobile and ATV Rentals. We rent the newest Polaris snowmobiles equipped with the latest technology to maximize your experience. Access to the largest trail system in New Hampshire and Maine is right out the door. Cruise the backcountry and discover amazing scenic vistas. We rent everything you need, including cold weather gear. Plan your holiday tour, cozy couples getaway, or fun family adventure now. Northeast Snowmobiles, Gorham, New Hampshire, and Freiburg, Maine.
The best things America makes are the things America makes out here. The history she writes in her clear blue skies, the legends she births on hometown fields, and the future she promises. When we made Grand Wagoneer, proudly assembled in America, we knew no object would ever rank with the best things in this country. But we believed we could make something worthy of their spirit.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool, and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate. Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today, live from North Conway Village. I'm Chris Prue with Matt Bradley, getting you ready for a great day in the White Mountains. Let's update you on a bunch of things, including ski conditions. This segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Take time together to explore everyday essentials located at 1500 White Mountain Highway in North Conway. And let's get into the weather forecast right now. Do we do weather, Matt? We can do ski first. So many things. So many things to update people on. I will tell you that temperatures around the region this morning are in the upper 20s. We've crossed the freezing threshold in many places this morning, or at least the 30-degree mark. North Conway Village is about 30 degrees as we kind of tour the area. North Conway, 31. Cranmore is still at 28 degrees on the summit. We are looking at a current temperature of 20 degrees on the summit of Mount Washington, 31 at Bretton Woods. Cannon Mountain is at 26 degrees. You can see kind of a patchwork of rain, snow, mixed precipitation across the northeast, and that's what we're going to be dealing with over the next couple of days before it all clears out and a colder weather pattern kind of settles in for the beginning of next week. But until then, an unsettled weather pattern persists through the weekend with light wintry precipitation, including patchy freezing drizzle at times Thursday morning and Friday evening. A more potent wave of low pressure crosses this weekend, bringing potential for a variety of precipitation types. Rain, mixed precipitation, snow, freezing rain, and that is mostly going to be on New Year's Day. After this system passes, a much cooler air mass settles in on a northwest wind to start next week as high pressure builds into the region. So you can see a great deal of cloud cover and patchy precipitation over the next 48 hours or so. Today, patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle before 11, and then mostly cloudy with a high of 36. Calm winds, chance of precipitation is 20%. So all in all, I actually think today is not a bad outdoor weather day. It's going to be a little bit, snow's going to be damper, not quite the packed powder we've had the last couple of days, but not a bad weather day at all. Warmer temperatures and precipitation shouldn't be that bad, especially as we get into the middle of the day. Tonight, a slight chance of rain and snow showers before 7, and then a slight chance of snow showers between 7 and 3 a.m. Cloudy sky. Chance of precipitation, though, is only 20%, so looks like mostly just a cloudy night. Tomorrow, New Year's Eve day, a slight chance of rain showers between 1 and 2, and then patchy rain and snow showers in the evening, mostly cloudy with with a high of 38 degrees, so another above freezing day. And the forecast for New Year's Eve night, patchy drizzle, snow showers, and freezing drizzle before 7, and then patchy snow showers and freezing drizzle between 7 and 5 a.m. Mostly cloudy, low temperature only around 30 degrees. That's that perfect recipe for kind of, falling in the form of either freezing rain or rain and kind of icing up the ground a little bit. Chance of precipitation is 40% on New Year's Eve night. New Year's Day looks like kind of a mostly rain event right now across most of the White Mountains. That is Saturday with a high of 39. Sunday, mixed bag in 35. And there is the start to the cold front, the high pressure system moving in on Monday, which brings back sunny skies, but colder temperatures, a high of only 21 on Monday. So snowmakers, put it on your calendars. Next week is the kind of one of those 72-hour periods where you just blast the snow guns nonstop. Summits today. If you were heading up to Mount Washington, you'd find it in the clouds with a chance of snow showers, possibly mixing with freezing rain at times. Snow accumulations of a trace to 1 inch expected. Winds will be southwest, shifting west, 20 to 35 miles per hour. And they are currently sitting at about 21 degrees right now on the summit of Mount Washington. And now let's update you on ski conditions around the White Mountains. And these are presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. Voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And they are open right now with, let's see, there we go, 18 trails, 5 lifts open, 128 acres, and 2 inches of new snow in the past 24 hours or so. You can expect packed powder conditions with nice temps today. It's going to be a great day of skiing and riding. They highly recommend wearing masks when social distancing is not possible, and you can review their current policy at BrettonWoods.com. Beautiful shot from yesterday as the clouds broke right above the summit of Mount Washington for just a short time, and snow-covered trees show you that nice dusting they received yesterday. Let's move on to Cranmore Mountain Resort in North Conway. They have 6 lifts running today, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. The South Quad will continue to operate until 8 p.m. for night skiing. Day tickets are valid from lift opening until 4 p.m., and then night tickets are available from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. All trails were groomed overnight. There's 21 current trails open on the mountain, and you can find a machine-groomed packed powder surface. They're looking at a partly cloudy day with a high reaching 36 degrees and a chance of snow showers increasing later in the afternoon. They also have their tubing park open today from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., but you will need reservations for that, and that is going daily through January 2nd. Tubing park tickets are $45 for guests 42 inches and taller, and under 42 inches are $5 and must ride with a paying adult, and they are sold in 2-hour blocks. Cranapalooza today from 2:30 p.m. on, a Cranmore block party with s'mores, music, games, and more. And there'll also be live music in Zip's Pub from 4 to 7 with a local favorite Riley Parkhurst. King Pine Ski Area has 8 trails, 4 lifts, 20 acres of machine-groomed surface. And they have overnight trace amounts of new snow and warmer temps. Should make for some smooth skiing out there today on some of their legendary trails, including King Pine, Pine Spills, Pine Cone, Naughty Pine, East Slope, Pine Slalom, Red Pine, Porcupine, Bear Rug Carpet, and Cubby Toe area. They're all scheduled to open. Lifts today include the Polar Bear, Black Bear, Cubby Toe, and Bear Rug. And the Pine Meadows Tubing Park is open daily for the holiday week, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Reservations required. KingPine.com is the place to go for those. And there's a live view of King Pine Ski Area. The lifts look to be running, or just about to run. Great coverage there. Cross-country conditions right now. Let's go over to Bretton Woods. They are open with 23 trails, 36 kilometers. Only 1 kilometer is track set, 27 kilometers skate groomed. They've got 2 inches of recent snowfall. They're also saying the Treetop Nordic retail is open daily from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All trails marked as groomed other than Bridle Path and B&M were groomed in the past 24 hours. So fresh grooming there. They are in early season conditions, but for the most part, skiing is very good. Trails marked open in the Deception system are also open for winter fat bikes and snowshoes. Rentals are available daily, but due to limited quantity and terrain, please call the Nordic Center to reserve at 603-278-3322. If you are looking for some great early season conditions, Bear Notch Ski Touring has them. They are open and grooming daily. Received over 10 inches of new snow in the last week. They've been packing the new snow with their roller, Tidtech, and Ginzo groomers. Skiers and snowshoers can use Upper Meadow and Waterfall Trail to access experimental forest trails and Albany Brook trails. They also have groomed the lower fields and their scenic and simple Saco River trails. Very nice early season conditions, and skiers out in the trails yesterday reported being very pleasantly surprised with how good the skiing is right now. Baranoff is located about 3 miles west of Attitash on Route 302, 374-2277 for info and reservations. Great Glen Trails on the east side of Mount Washington in Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire, right on Route 16. Open with 45 kilometers. 11 of those are skate groomed. All 45 are open to snowshoeing. They've received a trace of new snow overnight. Snow coach tours are operating. Fat biking is closed right now. The tubing hill, though, is open. Again, we received a trace of new snow, just enough to freshen the trails ever so slightly. With the groom this morning, looks like they should be pretty nice. 11 kilometers open for cross-country skiing. No tracks, skate groomed only. There are thin spots, so please ski with caution, especially on the downhills, and snowshoeing is open as mentioned. Over to Jackson Ski Touring Foundation in Jackson Village. 32 degrees this morning and snowing slightly. They picked up a dusting since the groomers wrapped up the morning groom. They groomed during the colder overnight temperatures, so conditions are good. The skiing is extensive and the trails are in great shape. Most places, the grooming is for both classic and skate skiing. Very similar report to yesterday, only a little warmer temperature-wise. A few thin places have no classic tracks, but again, most do. 51 kilometers groomed in the last 36 hours and 35K groomed last night. Ticket window is open at the Touring Center from 8:30 a.m. on. You do not need to come into the building to get tickets. To rent skis, you start at the ticket window also. And that is actually a photo of Tom Perkins. That is the former executive director, now retired, enjoying his first cross-country ski of the season. So sharing that with everybody, because if anybody knows the trails of Jackson, it's Tom, and he's got a big smile on his face, so conditions must be good. Coming up at Jackson Ski Touring, the Jackson John. That is Sunday, January 2nd. 10K classic race in the NENSA Popular Race Series. It's a rolling start on the Eagle Fields. Parking is in the village, so you'll need to warm up by skiing to the start via the Yodel Trail. So you'll actually park at the Touring Center and then ski your way up through the woods up to the Eagle Fields, which is, I don't know what the distance is on that, but it's a very pleasant ski. Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve trails are accessible to season pass holders, including the Human Power Pass, which is a new pass which basically lets you ski and ride King Pine on your own power. You can use the Alpine resort. You can basically skin up and ski down, or you can do cross-country trails and ice skating all for one pass. Basically gets you everything except anything lift served. But trails are ungroomed and they are not selling skate and trails tickets at this time. So no groomed Nordic terrain, and the ice skating rink also remains closed at this time. And that is the ski report. Let's go back to Great Glen Trails. No, let's not do that. We're going to do that in the next segment. Let's play some Watch and Win, or actually tell you about some Watch and Win. So the next prize we're going to give away in this very next segment. We're going to take a short ad break. When we come back, we're going to give away this prize. I've got a Smart Wool ski sock package. I've got 2 women's medium full cushion, one is a full cushion pair of ski socks, one is a targeted cushion set of ski socks. The difference is the amount of cushioning, I imagine, but both are great because they stay in place, they protect from blisters, they are great in, they're warm in cold weather, super breathable, they have moisture control, and they're odor resistant. So some of the best ski socks you can buy in 2 pairs, women's medium. They are yours coming up in this next Watch and Win segment. So stay tuned for that. We also have a $25 Shovel Handle Pub gift card going out the door very shortly. Stay tuned. You're watching White Mountains Today.
Get your keepsake fall edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe free at newsstands now. Each quarterly issue is professionally showcased, filled with bold, inspiring photography and stories depicting life in the valley. Get yours before they're gone. Online at mwvvibe.com.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft in Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. Did you notice that little subliminal message in the show open right there?
No, I noticed nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Not a thing.
5-day forecast. Matt, do we want to show the 5-day forecast now? We just did a kind of an extensive weather, so maybe we'll just recap it for people just joining us. It is going to be, it's about 30 degrees in North Conway right now, warming up to about 36. Most of the precipitation looks to be done. We had probably a dusting of snow overnight. It's changed to some kind of freezing drizzle, but looks like mostly a cloudy day today, 36. We could have some more precipitation over the course of the evening. Tomorrow, cloudy, 38. Again, a chance of some freezing rain or drizzle. Saturday looks even warmer, 39, and that is, of course, New Year's Day. We're expecting, even in some of the higher elevations, precipitation should fall in the form of rain. Hopefully not a real soaking event, but just some light rain off and on throughout the day. And then Sunday, some more mixed precipitation, 35. And then on Monday, it's going to be cold and sunny, 21. What's not pictured in there is New Year's Eve. Of course, everybody wants to know what's happening New Year's Eve. And right now, it looks to be a little bit inclement. It's going to be warm with a low of around 30, so we don't have to worry about freezing our toes off. However, there could be some mixed precipitation, including patchy drizzle, snow showers, and freezing drizzle, especially before 7. All right, and it's about a 40% chance of precipitation. So I think we can deal with it. Hopefully they'll be able to get the fireworks shows off in light of the precipitation. I imagine if like the canisters are freezing over or something like that, then that may not allow them to do it. But I think they'll be able to get it off.
Some big booms that way, though, right?
You know, the show may take a turn. It may be a little bit more dramatic.
Right. It'll be like, it'll be like Normandy, but in Schuler Park.
I mean, I think that's, this is horrible to say, but it's kind of like watching NASCAR. You kind of tune in to see the crashes, don't you?
Exactly. You tune in to see the catastrophes.
You tune in because there's that off chance that barge in the middle of the lake is
going to
blow up.
And it never happens.
No.
One of these days it will, and then there will be thoughts and prayers, and there will be tweets about it. But until then.
And that YouTube video will get 83 billion views.
Yes.
Let's see. Coming up on the show, we're going to go back to an interview with Ellen Chandler of Jackson Ski Touring Foundation. So if you'd like to take advantage of their vast system, see what that place is all about, stay tuned for that. We also have this Smart Wheel Watch and Win contest coming up. We're about to give away 2 pairs of fantastic Smart Wheel ski socks to 1 lucky viewer, so stay tuned. I want to go up to Pinkham Notch and Great Glen Trails for just a moment, tell you about the return of a Nordic Meister race series. It's the largest weekly citizen race series in the country, and it's back for 2022. Nordic Meisters returns to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center this winter. Ski against the clock in the skate and or classic division, choosing either the long course, the short course, or both. The series consists of 8 weeks of timed runs with participants' 6 best age-graded times selected for series and standings. You can join in the untimed division just to get out each week and enjoy the trails. Timers are on site starting at 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. each Tuesday. The course is shared with snowshoers starting at 1 p.m. and fat bikers from 3 to 5. All participants must leave the starting line by 5 p.m. Headlamps are required for anyone on course after 4. Register over at greatglentrails.com. And I've known a lot of people, who are either former racers or, kind of serious amateur racers do this to really strengthen their race styles and try to get good times and win the series. Others do it just as, and this was the category I would fall in, just to get better because there's no expectation. And in the last interview with Lisa McCoy we just watched, she was saying how she went skiing earlier this year and said, I'm not ready. And that's the perfect reason to do it because you just race against yourself. So the first week, no expectation. Just go for a 5K jaunt on your skis. Next week, try to better your own time just by a little bit. See if you can beat it by a few seconds. Week after that, a little bit more. And by the end of is it 8 weeks or 10-week series? Anyway, by the end of the series, you've probably lost weight, you've gotten better conditioning, you've gotten better at cross-country skiing, and you've just had a lot of fun hanging around cool people because Great Glen Trails is just filled with a lot of nice people up there at the base of Mount Washington, and you've enjoyed amazing scenery. So It's a win-win-win-win, and it's also like a participation-based thing, so if you do it a lot, you can get prizes at the end of the season. If you're looking for something fun to do, another option is a snow train at the Conway Scenic Railroad. You can take a wintry journey to Attitash this winter season with the Conway Scenic Railroad aboard one of their snow trains, running vacation week and weekends all winter long. All trains board at their North Conway station for a 1 hour and 40-minute round trip to the Attitash Whistle Stop, located near the Attitash Mountain Village. Enjoy a serene train ride through a snowy landscape to Attitash. Guests have the option to lay over between trains at the Attitash Whistle Stop. More info, including booking, can be found at the conwayscenic.com. So, very beautiful trip over Saco River, and kind of a fun way. You can go hang out at Attitash for a while, bring your skis perhaps.
You can make a day out of it, big time.
You can make a day out of it. Some live entertainment. This stuff's already gone by. Let's go to number 3. Oh, today's Thursday. That's right. I keep forgetting. Shovel Handle Pub has Randy Messinio tonight, and Wildcat Tavern has, I've been saying Rafe Montegrano. Marty was saying Rafe.
Well, I believe it's a French name. It's French for Ralph. I believe it's Rafe.
Rafe? Okay.
I believe. I heard it in Seinfeld the other night.
If anybody knows, give us a call. Let us know. Rafe Montegrano. And then here's the big one, New Year's Eve. Live music at Deacon Street in North Conway Village with Dennis and Davey. Red Parker Pub in Glen is now their fun time. Good dancing. Shenandoah Pub has Marty Quirk. Wildcat Tavern has Al Schaffner from 2 to 4 p.m. And Woodstock Inn Brewery over in North Woodstock, New Hampshire has Acoustically Speaking. So lots of live music options for you this New Year's Eve. And now let's play some Watch and Win. First person to get through with the correct answer to this trivia question wins a 2-pack of Smartwool socks. They are women's. We have a women's medium full cushion and a women's medium targeted cushion. They stay in place with a nice fit. They protect from blisters. They're warm in cold weather. They're super breathable. They have moisture control, and they're odor resistant. And these can be yours. Looks like a women's medium is like a 7 to 9.5 shoe size. So there you go. A couple of pairs going out the door. And if that's not enough, the person who wins these 2 pairs of socks will also be entered into a $100 gift card to Boggs Footwear. We're going to draw one winner for that. From all the winners from this week get put into a drawing. We'll draw one winner on January 2nd. That's Sunday morning show. So, it's time to win some prizes. 603-356-6619 is the number to call. It's right there on your screen right now. According to the State of New Hampshire Wildlife Directory, again, Matt's pulled it out of his back pocket. Which of these below is a bird? Is it a black racer? Is it an American martin? Is it a Canada warbler, or is it a spot-tail shiner? A spot-tail shiner. I think I know the answer to this. Let's see if our viewers do. 603-356-6619. And let's go to the phones. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
I'm going to say black racer.
Is it the black racer, Matt? No, a good guess, but please try again. Not the black racer. 1 down, 3 to go. Is it the American martin, Canada warbler, or spot-tail shiner? One of those is a bird. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
I'm going to say the spot-tail shiner.
Is it the spot-tail shiner, Matthew? No, a good guess, but try again. So it's not the shiner. I thought this was going to be a surefire one and done.
Me too.
But so it's not the spot-tail shiner, which I believe is that's a fish. It's like a bait fish. Black racer, that is a snake?
I believe it's another fish.
Or is it a fish? That might be a fish too. So it's either the American martin or the Canada warbler. One of those national things, the Canadian or the American, is a bird. Let's go back to the phones for 2 pairs of Smartwool socks and a chance at a $100 Boggs Footwear gift card. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
I'm going to guess C, the warbler.
Is it the warbler, Matt? Yes, it is. Congratulations. We have a winner.
Woohoo!
What's your name and what town are you calling from?
I'm Janice Timmons, and I'm calling from Jackson.
Janice in Jackson. Well, there's the warbler right there on our screen. a beautiful bird. And for knowing that, you've won yourself 2 pairs of Smartwool socks, and you may just win a $100 gift card to Boggs Footwear. We'll draw that winner on Sunday morning. So stay on the line.
It's starting out to be a great day.
It is. Isn't this a great way to start your day with White Mountains today? Stay on the line. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second, but I need to get your information.
The only way to start your day.
It is. You know, I recommend also having a cup of coffee, but you turn on either Channel 16 or you can stream us from anywhere now. We are streaming. You can go to our website, whitemountains.tv. You can watch us right there, or if you prefer, there are links to our Facebook page and our YouTube page where you can find this live stream. And what's nice nowadays is whenever I'm viewing the live stream on Facebook, first thing it says is, do you want to cast it to your TV? And I just click a button and all of a sudden my TV comes alive and there's White Mountains Today right there. So it's so easy to watch us now wherever you go. You could even, if you don't want to miss a watch and win, you could take us in your car on your smartphone, as long as somebody else is driving. You can play watch and win, take us on the chairlift, go cross-country skiing, bring us out into the wilderness, as long as there's some cell service.
I'd recommend doing pretty much anything aside from operating any heavy machinery while watching the show. But, if you do, I don't know, wear a helmet, seatbelt, do what you got to do. Knee pads, if you're going to ride a bike.
If you operate heavy machinery and accidentally drop like a heavy load through a house, people will understand you're watching White Mountains Today.
They will. I mean, everyone pretty much knows. It's just a legality thing. It's watch and win. They don't know what's at stake. You tell them, it's all good. They get over it. They rebuild. Everyone goes home happy.
Yes, the owner comes out angry. What are you doing? And then you just show them your phone. I was watching White Mountains Today. They say, oh, okay.
Again?
That makes sense. All right. We have more watch and win coming up, including a $25 gift card to the Shovel Handle Pub. We're going to take a quick break and come back with our interview with Ellen Chandler of Jackson Ski Touring. Stay tuned.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Join today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. With the Home Depot app, you can rent and reserve the right tools with just a tap and see how something looks in your space before you even buy it. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds. They're back.
Yes, I hear them.
Uh-oh. Why are these birds so angry?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I'm going. Hurry! I know.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of expertly groomed trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and exciting hills. This winter, Bear Notch has modified operations to make safety first and foremost for skiers and staff. Purchase an affordable season pass for hassle-free access to the trail system by calling 603-374-2277. Day passes, rental gear, lessons, and tours must all be reserved in advance by phone. All public indoor areas at Bear Notch are closed this winter. Bear Notch Ski Touring takes this virus very seriously, but believes with precautions, people can and should still enjoy outdoor sports safely. For all reservations, call 603-374-2277. Visit BearNotchSkiTouring.com for more info and trail conditions.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Earlier this week, host Marty Bash, I believe it was Marty, or was it Rob? It might have been Rob Clark, caught up with Ellen Chandler of Jackson Ski Touring Foundation. She's the executive director of one of the largest touring centers here, anywhere in the East Coast, actually. So let's check in with this interview, learn all about some cross-country skiing. When we come back, we'll update you on ski conditions, and we're going to give away a $25 gift card to the Shovel Handle Pub with another Watch and Win contest. We're right back.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Ellen Chandler is here from Jackson Cross Country. Good morning, Ellen. How are you?
Good morning, Rob. It's wonderful to be here.
Wonderful to be here. Happy New Year almost.
I know.
You know, it's always one of those things, like after Christmas, what do you say? So, happy holidays.
Happy last week.
There you go. Happy last week. Yeah. And you got a great Christmas present yesterday in the form of snow. I did not even expect snow. I wasn't paying attention. And then we got quite a bit.
We really did. It came down steadily, and it's dry but not fluffy. It is the most groomable snow on earth. It's absolutely beautiful.
And you guys now have a whole mess of trails open.
We do. We have literally from Pinkham Notch to Carter Notch. You can ski down the Ellis River Trail, which starts in the village and heads towards Pinkham Notch. And then we have the trails up at Prospect Farm have been groomed. And also what we call the Upper Village, which is the trails, sort of emanating from the Eagle Mountain House Golf Course. So
nice.
Numerous places for people to go and try different trails.
And it sounds like this week's going to be pretty good for it. Get a little bit more snow here and there, and your groomers will be out.
They're out every night. It's they sent in a beautiful picture last night of corduroy and tracks, and it's beautiful to see them just laying that out for everyone for the morning.
And that's exciting. And now, have you been out yet?
I've been out several times, including yesterday. I went out on my skate skis yesterday on the wave, and that was kind of fun. And it's wonderful with this soft, dry snow. You feel like a little braver on hills, which is kind of fun.
Well, it's funny you mentioned about hills. So I got a gift certificate to Jackson Cross Country for Christmas, and with the whole intent that I could take a lesson to learn about hills, because that's the intimidating thing for me.
Sure.
I don't mind going up them. I struggle going up them, but going down them, because I'm a track guy.
Sure.
I like being in the track. So I am very excited about taking that lesson, and I know you guys kind of specialize. You even have special lessons just for me, for hills.
Conquering hills.
Right.
And for some people, the challenge is going up them, and others it's going down them, and some people it's both. And the cool thing about taking a hill lesson is, we have beautiful trails on the flats and the golf courses, but just over these little tiny hills, there are miles or kilometers, as we like to call them, of additional trails. So if you can get over those little knolls and go up them and down them with confidence, it just opens up gateways to more skiing.
Absolutely. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
So I can get out and do some skiing. And that's the thing. And getting this snow is fabulous.
It's really beautiful. Christmas week, it's a hard time to count on. It's just, it's still, by natural snow standards, it's early in the season.
Oh, yes,
so,
absolutely.
It's really lovely to have this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so what do you have planned, obviously, this week and then going on? You must have things going on there at Jackson Cross Country.
We've got it going on.
Got it going on.
So this week, it's mostly things that are offered by the day, because a lot of people are, they're here on vacation. So it's lessons, people taking lessons, individual lessons, or going out on a snowshoe tour, things like that. We do have a citizens ski race on Sunday, which is the 2nd. It's called the Jackson Jaunt, and it's a chance for everyday people to race on the Wave Race Course, which will be kind of fun.
Nice.
And that'll be in the morning, and then so the race course will be open from after about 11:30. It'll be open just for everyone. And then starting right after the new year, that's when the seasonal programs start. So things like Friday gliders, and we offer seasonal programs on skate skiing and also classic skiing, which include hills, but it's called, we call it gliding with ease.
Gliding with ease.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I just love about cross country is just the gliding. You and I were talking. It's kind of like riding on a train. You don't have to worry about it. You just kind of keep going down those tracks, and I'm a big fan of that.
That's the beauty of classic skiing. It takes about I can't estimate the percentage, but a big percentage of the balance out of it. So you can just look at the trees, look at the river, chat with your friends. It's
Absolutely.
Really nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is exciting. We're glad that you guys have some snow.
Yes.
And one of the things, of course, Jackson is known for is the grooming and turning even just a little bit of snow, into it's not like you need 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can make things happen, and a lot of that is your prep throughout the year, getting the trails ready.
That was, I've come here before and praised the trail workers who've made it so that the trails are very, very smooth underneath. Last week, before we got this latest snow, the snow was pretty thin, and it was kind of eerie that you could almost see the grass through the snow, but you didn't feel it. Your skis were just gliding on soft surface, but the snow is, but that's the hard work they put in before the season. This new snow yesterday kind of covers up all that hard work.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Covers up the hard. That's a great way. Yeah, we're sorry. All the stuff you did, you can't see it. It's like the guy who puts up the sheetrock.
Exactly. I know.
He gets no credit.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Anything else you want to tell us about? You make it very easy to get tickets. Just go up to the window.
Go right to the window. It's on a back patio. You don't have to go indoors. So we just try to make it as simple and low contact as possible. We're even selling hot cocoa off the back patio this week and this year. I just encourage people to give it a try and take a lesson. Call us up. We have lessons. We start lessons as early as 9 in the morning and as late as 2:30 in the afternoon. So you can do it before your day, the middle of the day, end of the day. A 1-hour lesson really does make a difference in getting out there on the trails for the first time.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. It's true with lessons for anything, but and especially if you're taking on a new sport or haven't done it in a long time. A great way to get back into the groove.
Sure, and the other piece is renting equipment. It's only $20 to rent equipment for the day, and it's a full kit, and it's all relatively very new. We refresh our fleet very often, so it's every couple of years. So new equipment. So it's not like something you found out behind the garage. It's really nice equipment.
Look, I got this at a yard sale in 1976.
I know.
It's got to be good.
Yeah, what could be wrong?
That's right.
And it's nice to have fresh, and we take care of it. So it's like you don't have to even maintain your own equipment. We do it for you.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Well, Ellen, it's great to see you,
Yeah.
and I hope that it's a terrific week for you guys and a terrific season.
Thank you,
And
Rob.
we're just going to keep crossing our fingers. Hopefully, get a lot of good snow down there.
Yes.
And I mean, how many you know the number better than I do. How many trails and how many acres and kilometers that you have up there at Jackson Cross Country?
We have 100 total.
That's a lot.
We've groomed 60 of them since the middle of last week, and then last night alone we did 40 kilometers. And and it's over 30 trails are open right now, and so it's nice skiing.
So,
It is.
while you were sleeping, they were out grooming.
They sure were.
Well, Ellen, thanks so much, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, Rob.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or cat of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at WMCC.edu.
Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Last segment of White Mountains today, live from North Conway. Wrapping things up, we've got a lot to do, though. Ski conditions, a weather update, and we're going to give away that $25 to the Shovel Handle Pub. Let's get into the ski report presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. Over at the Alpine Resort, they are currently skiing and riding on 18 of 63 trails, 5 lifts, 128 acres open, 2 inches in the past 24 hours. They have packed powder and a base depth up to 26 inches. They are, snow is falling right now, and again, about 2 inches of new snow, so they're actually looking forward to a great day of skiing over at Bretton Woods. Let's move on to Cranmore Mountain Resort in North Conway. 21 trails today with 6 lifts. The South Slope chairlift will stay open for night skiing, and that's going on from, I believe, 2 to 8 p.m. Day tickets are valid until 4 p.m. All open trails were groomed overnight. You can expect machine groomed and packed powder.
Technical difficulties, everybody. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
The story or something.
What? Should I pull the story?
Well, you know, my mic died, so Matt was trying to fill the silence, but it would have been a good time to tell a story.
Oh, man. You know, it's one of those things where sometimes the moment just seizes me, and I never get a chance to seize the moment as we look at these fine kids. There we go.
All right. But back to Cranmore. Again, a high of 36 degrees today. They also have the Mountain Tubing Park open from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., operating daily through January 2nd, but reservations are required. And again, night skiing goes on from 2 to 8 p.m. if you want to buy a night ticket. Don't forget New Year's Eve, they have fireworks. Also, some other events going on every day at 2:30 today. Every day this week at 2:30, a Cranmore block party known as Cranapalooza, featuring s'mores, music, games, and more. Live music daily, 4 to 7 p.m. today. It's Riley Parkhurst. Over at King Pine Ski Area in East Madison, New Hampshire, they have 8 trails open, 4 lifts, and 20 acres of skiing and riding. Overnight trace amounts of new snow and the morning's warmer temps should make for some smooth skiing and snowboarding out there today. Lots of great trails to ski and ride. The lifts running today include the Polar Bear, Black Bear, Cubby Toe, and Bear Rug. Over to cross-country conditions. They also have tubing over at King Pine going on call for reservations. Bretton Woods Nordic has 23 trails 1 kilometer of track set skiing, 27 kilometers of skate room skiing, 2 inches of recent snow, and everything that is open has been groomed freshly, except trails marked open in the deception system are open for winter fat bikes and snowshoes as well. All trails other than Bridle Path and B&M were groomed in the last 24 hours. Over to Bear Notch Ski Touring. They've received over 10 inches of new snow in the last week. Have been packing the new snow with their roller, Tidtech, and Ginzo groomers. Skiers and snowshoers can use Upper Meadow and Waterfall Trail to access experimental forest trails and Albany Brook trails. They've also groomed the lower fields and their scenic and simple Saco River trails. Very nice early season conditions. 3 miles west of Attitash on Route 302, but now up to Great Glen Trails at the base of Pinkham Notch, east side, right on Route 16. 45 kilometers, 11 groomed for skate skiing, 45 of them open for snowshoeing. They have a trace of new snow. Snow coach tours up the Mount Washington Auto Road for sightseeing are operating. Fat biking is closed. Tubing Hill is open. And Jackson Ski Touring, they have groomed extensively overnight. They have, a few thin places have no classic tracks, but most places do have classic tracks. 51 kilometers groomed in the last 36 hours. 35 of those groomed last night alone. So extensive conditions out there, and they are expecting some nice packed powder this morning. And Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve trails are accessible for season pass holders, including the Human Power Pass, but trails are ungroomed and they are not selling skate trail and trails tickets at this time. The ice skating rink also remains closed, so they are not selling cross-country tickets per se because nothing is groomed, but you can snowshoe out there or do some backcountry skiing if you so desire. All right, let's play Watch and Win because we have a prize to give away and no time to do it. $25 to the Shovel Handle Pub is yours if you can be the first person to call 603-356-6619 and answer this Watch and Win question. What a great place up in Jackson, New Hampshire, at the base of Black Mountain. 18th or 19th century barn, renovated, just absolutely incredible atmosphere, delicious food, one of the best owners in the valley in Don Bilger. Which of these below is one of New England's own Aerosmith songs? So Aerosmith, a New England-based band. Black Hole Sun, You See Me Crying, Centerfold, or Photograph. One of those is an Aerosmith song. Tell us which one, and you win $25 to the Shovel Handle Pub. Let's go to the phones. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
D, Photograph.
Is it Photograph, Matthew? No, good guess. Try again.
Def Leppard song.
You didn't think we'd say the words Def Leppard on this show.
That's right.
It happened. Good morning, Watch and Win. What's your answer?
Good morning, is it B?
Is it B? Did you say See Me Crying?
Yes.
Is that your answer? Matt, is it You See Me Crying? It is. Congratulations. Black Hole Sun is Soundgarden?
Soundgarden, Centerfold, Jay Giles.
Yes. All right, You See Me Crying from Toys in the Attic 1975. Who do we have on the phone?
You have Joe from Interville.
Joe from Intervale. Congratulations, you get $25 to the Shovel Handle Pub. Stay on the line to get your info. Folks, that is our show today. We'll be back live tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 9:30 with live ski conditions, weather forecast, and some fun Watch and Win. We have more apparel from Smart Roll, restaurant gift cards, Alpine lift tickets, cross-country trail passes. We're giving those away all week long. Rob Clark's going to be here. We have got a very special guest from Gorham Bike and Ski. Jack Steffen will be here with the latest. We love when Jack comes in. Does a great show and tell. All the latest ski gear to try out. So stay tuned for that right here, 7:30 to 9:30. Time Warner, or not Time Warner, Spectrum Cable here in Carroll County, New Hampshire, or stream us on anywhere. Go to whitemountains.tv for all the options. Matt Bradley, thank you in the back. Great job.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a great day out there. Outside TV programming is next.